Imagine taking your hard-earned money and investing it into something that you truly believe in, and then watching that investment drop to zero faster than you can withdraw it out of the account. I personally would be very devastated, and I'm sure that you would be as well. So today, let's get educated on why this happens and what can be done to avoid it happening to you. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining what a rug pull is, what to look out for when investing your money, and how to avoid falling into the traps and losing everything from one of these common scams. So let's start today's video by gaining an understanding of what a rug pull is and why they happen. Based on the CoinMarketCap's website, a rug pull is a malicious maneuver in the crypto industry where developers abandon a project and run away with the investors' money. Once a significant amount of unsuspecting investors swap their hard-earned money for the listed coin or token, the creators then withdraw everything from the liquidity pool, driving the coin's price to zero. The coin creators sometimes will create hype by using social media platforms to inject a substantial amount of liquidity into their pool to cultivate investors' confidence. And rug pulls have been very common in the crypto community since its existence. A few honorable mentions go out to SafeMoon, Elongate, Dogecoin, and most recently the Squid Game token, where a rug pull happened and about $15 million got liquidated in about 10 minutes, leaving its investors in a panic. I know it's been said before, and I won't be the last person to say it, but these types of coins and tokens, their price is driven by people wanting to get rich quickly and pure speculation. People hate it when I, for example, release a video talking about a crypto, maybe a coin or a token, in a negative light, which usually is a testament to people getting upset when someone else bashes something that they might have some serious faith in. This is pretty common practice, not just for crypto, but everything in the real world, where if I told someone that they're getting scammed, it would be a hit to their ego, which would usually have the response of a highly emotional defense. And this is where I kind of want to shed some light, share some knowledge, and try and instill an idea into your head about how to approach videos like this, where you may be a viewer right now who strongly disagrees with what I have to say, or you may be a viewer who's just interested in what I have to say in general. The point and the most important thing to take from this video, that what I'm saying right now, you should consume this content, absorb it into your brain, and then go elsewhere and look for content that absolutely 100% contradicts what I'm saying right now. There is power in doing this, and it will help you to form an unbiased and objective opinion on the topic. Doing this generally will guide you to whose perspective is more credible and who is really trying to make money fast. And I'm not going to try and say I was right with SafeMoon and Elongate, blah, 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 blah. The point is that you should have watched my video and then gone and consumed content elsewhere, and you would have seen pretty quickly some people are just hyping these coins. They've got 500 videos that they've released, one a day for the last 2 years, trying to just get people to buy into this project, versus people like me who went, let's do some maths as to what the costs are going to be if you buy into this, how much are you going to come out with profit? What is behind the actual project? What are the fundamentals? What are the things that are worth investing into this? And you should be able to come up with your own opinion coming out of that. So like I said, do your own research by looking at something that you might believe in yourself and then trying to find content that completely contradicts it. One of them will be more credible than the other. And to go even further into this topic about how to form unbiased opinions, I've actually made a video called Work Out Who is Giving You Financial Advice. I've linked it down in the description down below, and I think it's a really good video. I'm really happy with the content within that one. I highly recommend giving it a watch after this one if it's something you're interested in learning about. And while you're down in the description, if you could, tap that like and subscribe button. Cheeky little plug there, but I really do appreciate the support, and it really does help the channel grow. So let's go back to the rug pull scenario, and what are the warning signs, the things that we can look out for to determine if this is going to basically be an investment that I'm going to lose all of my money if I decide to put my money into that actual investment. An obvious warning sign that a crypto is potentially going to go through this rug pull scenario is when you see sudden price fluctuations that don't really mimic the market and aren't really normal to see. So when you see a price fluctuation of 10 to 50 to 100x in the span of like 24 hours, you can pretty much be assured that that is not healthy growth, and that type of growth is going to probably plummet at some point when people who have made a hell of a lot of money are going to sell very quickly and liquidate that asset. Coughs in Shiba Inu coin. Another really common aspect is when there is too much content being posted on social media. This generally will be in the form of bots absolutely plastering platforms like Reddit, Twitter. It might be really obvious on Facebook. The marketing campaigns generally will have so much promotional hype that people will be jumping on board left, right, and center. And this is how these investors create that hype, like I said at the start of the video, to build that liquidity pool quickly to make it look like this thing is going to the moon. And although some people, again, yes, might make some money, a lot of people are going to be hurt in the long run. It's an obvious warning sign when social media platforms are just being blasted left, right, and center by this coin. It's the next big thing. One that I personally believe that is an investor problem because they don't do the work that's required to make these rash decisions is lack of information or understanding that there is lack of information. Going out and doing your research on a product that potentially is going to make you money or lose you money, is that even a sentence, is something that is worthwhile doing because it's your money. You're earning this cash through your job, through your other investments, however you're going to do it, and then you're just dumping them into cryptos without really going off of any fundamentals or any actual information posted by the creators about what their mission is, what their goals are. How is this relevant? Realistically, it's probably the most relevant thing I say in this entire video. We have an age where kids and young people want to get rich quick and they're not being able to keep up with society based on what life has thrown at them. We don't have the same opportunities that boomers had, blah, blah, blah. I've heard the argument a million times. The thing that really needs to be preached here is that you're not going to get rich quick by just dumping money into what your best friends told you to dump money into. It is still a process worth going under to investigate, do some research and try and understand what you're investing in and then determining how long you're going to hold that asset for. I fell into the safe moon elongate trap. It was probably a rash decision that me to put money into it and lose it in such a short period of time. I saw it coming. I made a video about it because I wanted to spread awareness on the topic. It's really funny how people these days just don't do the research anymore. They go off of what someone on YouTube is spitting, someone is telling them to invest in. I personally have not told a single person to invest in a single cryptocurrency on my channel. I literally talk about why I personally am investing in them, what I believe is good about them, and why I think they have potential to grow in the future. That's the type of research you should be doing because I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm telling you to look at what I've found and then look for information against that and come up with your own conclusion. Ultimately, am I right? Am I wrong? It doesn't really matter because I'm talking about what I have done. Whereas I see lots of content out there that you need to buy this coin. You need to spend as much money as you can on it. Get in now, get in quick. Otherwise you're going to be poor and people jump on that hype and then end up getting burned in the long run. That was a bit of a rant. I'm sorry for ranting. It's really important to get it out there. Rug pulls, that's the topic of this video. They are very dangerous to people who are vulnerable, people who want to get rich quick, and people who don't take the time to make decisions that potentially can be harmful to their finances. And as an extension of this video, it's really important to understand that these types of scams and dogshit coins and cryptocurrencies and the whole saga that falls into someone investing their money into something that they're going to lose their money on in the long run or even in the short term, it's really important to understand that these types of scams don't just run within the crypto community. They are in all types of financial assets and investments. One good example is BitConnect, which I don't know if you are familiar with the What's Up guy, but that clip is so funny back today because that was one of the biggest proved Ponzi schemes in history in the last couple of years. And it's something definitely worth reading up on if you're interested in it. I'll find an article, I'll link it down below as well. Highly recommend looking into that because it shows that it's not just in cryptocurrency that these scams exist. And like I said, unfortunately, there are lots of vulnerable people and there are lots of people who are willing to take advantage of these vulnerable people. And that's never going to change because as long as there is one of them, there is going to be someone at the other end of that spectrum because money drives people's agendas. It makes people hungry for more. People are greedy. There is no denying it. And I've said it in lots of my other videos, and I'm going to basically leave it there. Just remember, it is important to do your research and try your hardest not to rush into the hype. Watch what's happening, even if you think you're going to lose lots of money by not rushing into the hype. In the long run, you'll probably end up saving yourself some money, especially if it looks too good to be true. It generally is. So to wrap up today's discussion, because it's more of a discussion versus an actual tutorial or a how-to, I highly encourage you to get educated on topics like what a rug pull is, what a Ponzi scheme is, and what a pyramid scheme is. They're all very similar in nature, They're scams, to basically say it. They're scams. Ultimately, having the understanding is going to help you make good decisions with your money. It's also going to help you quickly identify if it's something that might potentially fall into one of these categories and probably save you a lot of money. You might be young watching this video, you might be old, it doesn't really matter. Whatever your experience is, it might be a good refresher. As you build your wealth, as you have more money to invest over the years, you're going to want to safeguard that money. You're going to want to protect it, and you're going to want to make sure you make good decisions with it. So having the understanding of what these things are and how to avoid them is only going to help you make informed decisions and hopefully avoid falling into those common traps. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it was insightful. I hope you learned something new. It's a bit of a sad topic because rug pulls suck and people losing money sucks, but I think it was an important one to discuss nonetheless. With that being said, I'll leave you there. I hope you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on bell notifications. You know the drill. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.